Hello out there in Radio Land. We'll get started in just a second here. I just got to invite our co-host, if I can figure it out. I will do that. Jump in the chat. Let me know, how's the sound? Can you hear me? Um, and yeah, would you? How do I invite someone to this? Figuring it out as we go. This is typical. If you've been to one of my live streams, we're trying to figure it out on the fly. And that's okay. It'll give people a chance to jump in here. Let me know how it sounds in the background. Post. We're just going to go over here with the behind the scenes things because when it keeps squishing it down, it is not helpful. All right, but we're here to talk about LCS. Again, jump in the chat there and let us know how you're doing tonight as we get the hype train going. And why can I not figure out why is Facebook the absolute worst for trying to invite someone else? This I do not know. Let's see if this one works. Okay. You guys watch the video while I figure this out. All right, there you go. The video. What are we talking about today? LCS. And again, jump in the comments if you can hear me. I can't hear myself, so don't know if it's working or not. But yeah, we're here to talk about LCS number 2, the beginning of the end of the beginning of the end. A series of global catastrophes has left life on Earth decimated and made comic collecting a huge disaster. This is our 2-issue miniseries. It was originally designed to be a one-shot, and we decided to break it up into 2 issues because we had a pretty good cliffhanger in there. And it just worked better with kind of breaking it up time-wise, price-wise, and all that into 2 issues. But if you haven't caught on yet, this is a much bigger series. We have a bigger story here, but we need to get this book out into the world, see if there's interest, and we're off to a great start. First issue, I think it took us at least a week, probably more like 10 days to get to 82 backers. So look at all these people jumping in. We're almost halfway there already in just over 36 hours. And, we couldn't be happier with that great of a start. Excuse me. It just shows that everybody's, excited about the book. We have so many people that are excited to see this book. Sorry, I'm trying to still get Winston in here, but we can't figure it out. So we are trying it on the fly. Yeah, I don't know. Winston, if you're watching on Facebook Live right now, I don't know what to tell you. I think you have to go into the event on your that I invited you to. You have to go into the event page on Facebook. And then you should be able to join there, but maybe not. Maybe you can only host one person. I don't know. I definitely have done it differently before, but for some reason it's not working now. So we were going to have our awesome artist on here to talk. I like how it tells you how much of a percentage you're at there. It also says we're dropping frame rates, so maybe this is a huge, colossal disaster, just like the world that we built here in LCS. You see Winston's awesome Gone with the Wind homage here. Yeah, this cover came out great. We really I just for this series I haven't had the best ability to kind of come up with cover ideas, and thankfully I brought on the amazing artist Winston Gambro. He seems to knock it out of the park. We kind of wanted to hint at the romance element that comes up in the story, and yeah, threw out a couple ideas, and of course he nailed it. It came out so great. And then we have our awesome variant cover here. Again, similar to the vein of the first one, so you can probably catch on to the theme here. But maybe if you haven't read the first issue, you might not know why it looks like this. But yeah, I don't want to. I don't. I've been trying not to spoil it. I know a lot of people will tell me, "Oh, you know, you got to talk about what's in the book, get people hyped up." But I feel like part of the joy of it is going to be discovering the twist of our story and why this group of survivors did survive. And yeah, so hopefully you'll agree with me on that. Again, we're just trying to work behind the scenes. This is starting to frustrate. Hey, it's you. Yeah, again, I don't know, Winston, if you have to go to the event page, like you're going to an event in your Facebook on your homepage or whatever, and you should be able to get in that way, but it's not cooperating. So I don't know what to do other than to tell you to go out, live your life, enjoy your life. We will figure it out another time. Maybe maybe next time we will do the StreamYard or whatever, because this is obviously not working. But yeah, I feel like I used to be able to invite somebody else here, but yeah, that's Facebook for you. But yeah, so we've got some amazing tiers here. You see our 2-page preview here. Again, we didn't want to spoil the whole story, so we just gave you just enough to kind of wet your whistle. We're so proud also to have been chosen without even asking. I have to give that humble brag. Chosen as a project we love. Maybe Winston, you can tell me how's the sound, because it says I'm dropping frames like crazy. I hope it doesn't look and sound awful, but that's okay. Yeah, it happens. It happens. Yeah, Facebook's not the most. Well, thank you. It's not the most user friendly behind the scenes, but I swear there was an easy way to invite a co-host in, but we will power through. And I also can't figure out how to switch back to my camera, so we're going to be looking at the screen the whole time anyway. So again, maybe it's for the better. We will use better and more well thought out streaming platforms in the future. But you see here, I'll zoom in a little bit for you. We had some friends chip in. We wanted to really give people an incentive to back early. It obviously helps us get the book going, knowing that it's funded. It helps us reach stretch goals. We often set the cost of or the minimum funding goal below what we actually need for the book, because we want to make sure Kickstarter isn't all or nothing platform. So we want to make sure that we get there and that we're not sweating too much with the minimum funding goal. So we have some amazing friends in this community. We've got Sean Keenan here on Talos of Sparta and his team, Christopher Brimage and Carlos Trigo on Mandrill PI. We have Mata Sorcier, who does it all on Sacrimony. And we have Stephen Prince here on Monster Matador. And I apologize, I don't know his artist who he's working with, but I think he rotates for Monster Matador. And this is the first issue of that miniseries, Tango of the Matadors. This is the first issue of long-running series Sacrimony. I believe it's on issue 8 now. And Mandrill PI, same thing. I believe issue 6 or 7. Talos of Sparta was a miniseries, but you get all these first issues for free just for backing the first week. So I don't know if that was clear to people. all you wonderful 82 people who've jumped in already, you're all set. You're going to get this, even if the book doesn't fund, even if there's a colossal catastrophe, and all Winston's art goes up in flames, and the book never comes out. Kidding. We will give you these 4 issues in PDF for free, just for backing any tier, even $1. Doesn't matter. We'll give you these for free just for backing, because we really appreciate the support. So please, that's extra incentive. You get our PDF, you get these 4 PDFs. That's a pretty good deal. And hopefully, we'll get to the minimum funding we need, and we can even introduce some stretch goals this time around. Last time, it's a new series. We definitely expected that. Issue 1 of a series can be tough, but we got there near the end, and I think I've already ran into a couple people. One person at a convention came up to me. Oh, I saw this online. I really wanted to get it. Other people told me, I wasn't able to back, but I'll definitely be back for issue 2. So it was cool to see that people did notice it, and that's part of it too, right? You got to get the book bouncing around the internet in front of people's eyes, and then, as you get into later issues. Now, again, it looks like the series is ending, but we have more stories to tell, right? This is it for this first chapter, including my hope is to get in some distribution deals with some comic shops, and that will really help us, decide, Winston and I, how we want to continue with the series. But we wanted to give you a full and complete story here, so that if there is a bit of a gap in between it, or we have to kind of, pivot with the series or do something different, we can do that now. We can do whatever we want. As of the last page of the series, it's still, spoiler, going to be very open. This world is very open to an ongoing story. But what characters will make it through, who will be there, that's should be part of the fun of the world that we're building. Let's talk about some of the incentives that you can get, the rewards. Here's a preview. Once again, back in the place to be. Radioactive, glow in the dark, not actually radioactive, metal covers from Ready Comics. We had the first one printed here, and they look amazing. I am not a variant cover guy, alternate cover, I'll be honest. But I really love the metal covers we've done with Fairy Photography. And when I saw these were from Ready Comics, where they glow in the black light, I knew with our, again, our radioactive theme here, and post-apocalypse, we just had to get them. They came out so great. I'm going to try not to mess with the camera, because I worry that I'm going to end the stream early. I've done that before, but you can see it pictured here. Here's the regular, and that, again, this is not a foil cover. This is not floppy. This is a real metal cover. So that in itself is super cool. It feels kind of cool. It's like kind of cold all the time. It looks great. Winston's colors look amazing. But it does glow. I did buy a black light bulb just for this. And it does glow under the black light. And it looks super cool. So we had to go back for issue 2. This is just the preview of it up here. We did a little preview through their site. Last time, these are the actual issues. We did get them printed. This time, we did not have the book done in advance, but we will get it done hopefully shortly after this campaign ends, with the great start that we've had. We've already got Winston working on the last couple pages, so we are in it to win it. Yeah, they do. They definitely look sick, and I actually made the mistake, Winston, of only ordering 10 and then forgetting that you and I would probably want one. So hopefully you held on to yours, because they're limited supply. I should order a couple extra for us to cling on to, but yeah, only printed 10 of them. We may print 1 or 2 extra, just again for Winston and I to hold on to, but not going to be any more than that. They are very expensive to print, hence the price tag that they come with. But I really think they're worth it. Yeah, so check those out. We also have our cover magnet and our logo sticker here. Again, you see Winston's awesome cover here with this great color scheme. I think it looks really cool on the fridge. I would definitely pick one up as an add-on. And Winston and Ray have been so kind as to donate the original art. Unfortunately for you, the pencils for issue one's cover have sold out in the first campaign, but we have issue two now. This is fully inked. This is the actual art. This is a picture you can see in the background here. This is an actual picture, and these are the actual scans of the inks for Ray's variant covers. All those three are available. I rarely ever let covers go. I tend to hoard them to myself selfishly when I work with people on these projects, or give them, to the co-creators as gifts. But we really want to get this project out there. We want to get it funded. We want to print as many copies as we can. Like I said, currently we don't have any distribution deals, so we Kickstarter is where it's at. So we want to give you great rewards, and this is obviously one of a kind, never to be replicated piece of artwork. All three of these covers are available. Thanks to the artists for doing that. We also have a lot of our previous work, including two books that Winston has worked on with us here at Part-Time Comics, doing the awesome cover here, the standard A cover for our tribute to the comics of Springfield. Please don't sue us, Disney, but we did a knockoff comic about the comics in the background. Again, maybe that kind of coincides with LCS. Comic about comics again. Of the Android's Dungeon in Springfield. When they go into the shop, we would see these comics in the background, Bloodzilla and Tree Man and stuff like that. And I said, well, let's get together. Let's make some comics about those comics. Love that book. So happy we were able to do it. Winston's cover is amazing. No surprise there. And yeah, you can get that as an add-on. We also have a variant cover from Hilary Barta if you're interested in that. And then Winston did the colors for CPS issue 1 is available. Actually, all issues of CPS are available, so pick them all up. But that was the first time we worked together. Awesome colors, as different as they are from LCS. Showing Winston's range. Did an awesome job on that book. It's 44 pages. Interior art by Bob Ornelas, my longtime business partner, comic collaborator. And again, that series, I should let everyone know here. That series will be ending in May of this year. We just announced in our Substack and through some announcements that Child Possession Services will be ending, with the awesome covers from Mata Sorcier back on art and covers and all colors. And from Jamie Primack, we just debuted that cover last week. Sick, scary, nightmarish cover. We have a third variant cover, as we did last time, for CPS coming soon, so follow along. So that series will be ending with its fourth issue. We're going to wrap things up. It was our first book for Part-Time Comics, and it's kind of bittersweet to see it wrapping up, but it seems like the natural place to kind of end the story. And I'm so glad Mata was able to come back on art again. Jamie did this amazing cover with colors by Wesley Wong, and then we will have a third variant cover from Jamie to be announced later. So I did want to let everybody know that as well. So yeah, I'll be sending the link out for that in some updates to our Substack, and the survey for Drumsticks of Doom, which is coming very, very soon. That book is also progressing and probably be done about the same time as LCS. So, which brings me to my next topic of all these other great books here. If you are interested in anything we just talked about, CPS, LCS now, you already backed Drumsticks of Doom, you want to back the next Drumsticks of Doom this year, you want to back Final Heist in September, jump in the Hold My Shipping program. Several people have taken advantage of this already. Basically, for a $1 add-on, I'll hold your shipping for that book, which means I'll refund your shipping minus the $1, because that covers the extra weight on the next time you order. And then you just order the next book, and if you're ready to cash out your order, so to speak, you just don't choose to hold my shipping that time. If you order Drumsticks of Doom and you want LCS now, you want it delivered, hopefully you chose Hold My Shipping here. If not, contact me and we'll bundle them together. And then I'll ship you these 2 books. If not, you want to go on to CPS, which is next, you can do that. Then you want to go on to Drumsticks of Doom, and you could do all these books, and I'll ship them all to you at the end of the year if you want. It's completely up to you. You can contact us anytime if you change your mind or you feel like you want to, get the book shipped. You don't want to wait, another couple months. We can work out shipping afterwards. But when you choose Hold My Shipping, I will refund your shipping for the book that you're choosing it on. And then again, you just don't choose it when you're finally ready to, or just contact us when you're ready to square up on shipping. And that's it. Especially for our international backers, we wanted to offer that deal because it's a lot. Shipping is a lot these days, and we know that we put out books regularly. Again, I think I've said this many times. I'm very proud of. In 15 years plus now of doing this, we've never missed a book. My collaborators and I have always found a way to get the books out there, even if it was delayed or we had to change artists or something like that. We always get the book out. So we will get these books out to you so you can back with confidence. And so, again, we know we have a lot of people who back multiple of our books, come back over and over again. So why not give them an opportunity to, get the books kind of as a subscription plan if that's all they want. Or, you know what? Each one shipped. I'll ship each one to you gladly each quarter or so here. So we got Drumsticks of Doom almost done. Finishing letters in a couple pages. LCS is live right now. CPS May. Drumsticks of Doom. Banned on the Silver Mountain issue 3 of 3 in July. And Final Heist, a one-shot about one last score at the world's oldest bank. That is going to be in September. Artist Deborah Lanchinisi has turned in some amazing pages. I think we're about a third of the way done with that book already. CPS has just started. So that book's in the works. We're about a third of the way done with LCS. Should be done hopefully right after we end. Almost done and starting soon. So we're well in the works with all these projects. I love to have a lot of plates in the air and have a lot of stuff every year. Keep me busy. So yeah, obviously the one we're at right now is LCS. So please, if you aren't able to back, maybe you're just kind of hanging out in the chat, checking out this video because you wanted to support. That's great, but give us a share. That really does help these days. The social media algorithms just get worse and worse and worse and worse every month. So any shares really help. Excuse me, I got a little bit of a frog in my throat from yakking this whole time. So yeah, that's just what we wanted to come in and make sure everybody understood kind of what we have going on here. There are some add-ons that aren't pictures here, just because there's so much to list nowadays, and we were doing some fun things, some secret tiers for people who look through those add-ons. So make sure that you comb through and really look at what we have in the add-on sections, because you might find a deal on something, you might find a unique item that has a limited number. There can be a lot of different things you can find in the add-ons. Just a fun way to kind of reward our backers who come back all the time and really dedicate to filling their carts up. We're trying to give them something exciting. You can get every one of our books in PDF or print at huge discounts. So if you're new to the whole part-time comics thing, welcome. It's always a great feeling. Again, for $99 you can get all of our part-time comics books, which at this point is 3, 4, 7, 13, 16, and then LCS 1 and 2, 18 books. Holy cow. Oh, and I missed one. 19, and then actually the only book we have out of print right now is On the Stack 1. So if that's something you're interested in, our tribute to Magic the Gathering, let me know, because we would have to reprint that. That's the only book we have that's currently out of print. And then we have the trade paperback for Drumsticks of Doom issues 1 through 4, first miniseries. That's not included in this tier, but again, for $99 you can get a whole heaping hawking, and I'll probably throw in some other books from when I published some comics previously, or stickers or whatever, because it's just a heartwarming feeling when someone's like, yeah, I'll take everything you got. So we really do appreciate that. But yeah, LCS is off to an amazing start. Couldn't do it without you. I know we're only 36 hours in, a third of the way there. We've got a ways to go. We've got 19 days to go, and we've got about 60% to cover. So we still need the shares. We still need the likes of the posts and all that stuff. Your continued support really, really, really means a lot. And yeah, we'll do something with Winston before it ends so that he can talk about his experience with the book. We're sorry things didn't work out today, but maybe we'll take it to YouTube next time, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye.